guys, so I'm going to talk about knowledge and mental prep. So this is super important because this is like the most helpful in the way of like how to actually pass basic training and how to be prepared mentally, like learning wise when you get down there, and also like they're going to try to trip you up and ask you questions, and it would be awesome if you knew the answer instead of saying, sir, training Gulasy reports this order, I have no idea. So it's going to be kind of an interesting thing to actually be able to answer the question. Say, yeah, I know the answer. It's blah, blah, blah. Whatever the question was, the right answer. And they're going to be like, oh, okay, you know what you're doing. So my first tip is to stimulate your mind every single day before you leave for basic. Read frequently. Write. And it doesn't have to be scholarly, like you don't have to read like college textbooks or like classics or like Shakespearean plays. Just get your mind working. It could be a fun book. It could be stupid, but make sure it's like a legitimate book. Like it can't be all pictures because that's not gonna push you. But reading a lot, even if it's just a fun book, is going to be really, really, really helpful because you're going to be reading a lot during basic. Also, writing will help you as well. It's just going to push your mind in different ways. Tip number 2, try to learn something new every single day, or at least like once a week. Just learn new things, try new things. It's going to help because you're going to be learning new things and trying new things the entire time you're at basic. So it's a really good head start on that. Okay, tip number 3, I think, oh my god, the power just went out in my house and it's going out again. All right, and we have power again. All right, so the next tip I have is to get the RU high-speed cards. It's a fun card game that will help you get both your knowledge and your fitness down before you leave for basic training. I ordered one, and I actually heard about this through Wild Blue Yonder, so shout out to you for talking about that. So I ended up getting it. So it looks like this, and it says high speed. It's a noun, a military member who is unmatched in motivation and desire to excel in all aspects of service. High-speed training cards were designed to assist the future of U.S. military as they await their first taste of the United States Armed Forces. The combination of memory work and physical exercises, these cards aim to prepare you to be the best that you can be once you take your first step into military service. So ask yourself, are you high-speed? It's actually really cool. The cards look like this. They come in all kinds of different colors, different types of questions for different types of things. Like if it's blue, it's chain of command. If it's green, it's basic military knowledge. If it's red, it's basic rank recognition. And if it's yellow, where is it yellow? Air Force Heritage. And they're making this for all the branches eventually. So I think that's really cool. And it's basically like a question, and then if you get it, like here's like the question. And then right there, it will say like what exercise you should do if you get the question wrong. So it's kind of a cool game. It's a good way to practice and prepare yourself. And it was actually really cool because they sent me like a handwritten card. It says, "Dear Miranda, thank you for ordering a deck of high-speed training cards. I hope they help you. Aim high." And it's signed by the person who made this, Asia Sanders. And I just thought that was really nice. And there's also a little booklet that kind of explains like how you can use it as a card game, and it also has like some information in here that is not on the cards, like the chain of command, because they don't put the chain of command answers on there. You actually need to go to ruhighspeed.com to find an updated chain of command because it changes constantly. So that's one really good way to prepare. Oh my god, I just dropped all the cards. Okay, so that's a good way to prepare. And another thing that you can do is, if you're interested, you can buy the book that I made to prepare for basic training. It's available on Blurb, and I will put the link down below for both of these things if you're interested in preparing mentally and like knowledge-wise. Okay, So what should you memorize? That is covered by these two things, but the most important things that you can memorize before you leave for basic training are your reporting statement, your Airman's Creed, your Air Force core values, and your basic military drill movements, and finally, enlisted and officer ranks. Those things are going to help you succeed at basic training, and that's actually the whole video. So I hope that helped. Comment below if you have any additional information to share. Subscribe, and bye guys!